Over in Whitesmith, UK, just a short distance from the southern coast of England, Adam Collier-Woods has designed and restored a two-story masterpiece.
I always like to be busy. I've always liked to have a project on the go. Hence this. I've got progressively weirder as I've got older.
What was once a school bus in London has now become a two-story B&B on wheels, perfect for enjoying the English countryside in style.
I've always surfed and I've always liked camping. One day I saw an old bus parked in this farmer's field and I thought, you know, well, that'd be a brilliant conversion to convert. And when I got home, I looked on eBay and saw that actually they were quite cheap to buy. So I bought one there and then. It was used as a school bus when I bought it, and I spent 6 months converting it.
And the end result is a cross between surfer chic and tiny home spectacle.
If I bought anything that was off the shelf, I would probably change it anyway because it wouldn't be to what I want. So, I mean, I'm a carpenter by trade, and so the easiest thing to do is just to buy the shell and then just convert it myself, you know, and that way I get exactly what I want.
After word had gotten out, Adam's creation took on a life of its own, now serving as a quaint bed and breakfast in the East Sussex countryside.
It's destined to be crushed, and I saved it, and so I don't really see any reason why people shouldn't enjoy it even now. It's not actually a bus anymore, but it's a place where they can come and have a lovely, quiet holiday. This is downstairs at the back of the bus. These would have been the actual original seats from when it was a bus. This is the sort of lounge dining area. We can put the table up. I've got 2 posts that go into the floor here, and then this wooden bit behind me here, that's the tabletop. It just unhooks and then goes on top, and so you can sit around and eat as well. The floor here, we've got oak. This is reclaimed, so there was just enough just to do the floor down here. These worktops are reclaimed as well.
There's even a wood-burning stove for cold nights. And with the Chinese slate covering 3 layers of fireproof plasterboard, the guests can sleep easy. And the multiple heat vents between the 2 master bedrooms keep the upstairs nice and cozy.
The bus can sleep 6 people, and so you need to be able to cater for 6 people. So you've got a full-size cooker here. This is gas. This is run by LPG gas, which is stored around the back. You've got a big Belfast sink here, which is big enough to do all the washing up. You've got instant hot water. I've got this Perspex cut and polished on the edges, and then I just stuck it on the front. Green, of course, with different colours, and corresponding also with the drawers on this side as well. It just kind of makes it look a bit richer than what it is, really. This oak worktop is reclaimed, and under it is a full-size fridge as well. Here in the UK on buses, they have advertising that goes all along the side of the bus. One of them was this non-smoking sign. It just so happened that it was completely over the cooker, which was perfect position for it. So when I put up this wooden ceiling, I just framed around it and just left it there because, of course, I don't want people smoking on my bus.
And this bus comes equipped with a bathroom and shower, making good use of the limited space.
This is the door that I found in a bin in Brighton. I mean, it's going to be maybe 100 years old or so. I mean, I was going to paint it, but then when I started to sand it down, you can see the years of paint. It used to be green originally. It looked quite nice like that, so I just left it. With the stairs here, it's completely original. So as you come up the stairs, you've got this kind of floral design that is the design that would have been on the back of all the seats. And it was kind of an ongoing kind of theme on the bus. So I wanted to keep all that, but of course, I've covered over some of these with some cuttings of surfing pitches. Kind of reminds me of the whole reason of why I did the bus in the first place, really. I just kept 2 of the original seats. These are the 2 of the best ones, and I put them sideways. You've got a table there so that you could, if you wanted to, open up the table and eat up here or play games or something. But it's a real nice place to sit up here with a glass of wine, a cup of tea, and look over the field where you can probably see deer, and there's horses from next door, from the farm as well. Upstairs at the back of the bus, I built these 2 bunk beds. The one at the bottom has got its own window, and actually there's a fire escape that opens up. That's the original fire escape there. And the one at the top is quite snug as well. I mean, like, kids tend to like these. You can fit two on there if you know each other well. Halfway down the corridor here, we've got the entrance to the 2 double bedrooms. When I started building it, I realised that I wouldn't be able to get the beds in. And so I put the beds in there, and then I built the wall afterwards. And so they're actually now encased in the room, because it is just literally a bedroom. There's nothing else that you can really do in there. Converting the bus was actually one thing, but actually what I really wanted when guests came and stayed was that they had full run of the land. There's just over an acre of land. We've got a hot tub, which is a wood-fired hot tub. So you have to put wood into the fire, and then that in turn heats the water. I mean, you have to work for your supper with all the things with a big green bus, but it really is worth it. I'm really into upcycling or recycling. I think it would be such a shame that a bus like this was crushed, you know, because it's a bit of history. It's a British-made bus. There wasn't very many of them. There's only a handful of them left anyway now, and it would be gone forever. And on the bus, there's bits of graffiti where, you know, people have been travelling to school or to work, and they've written, you know, so-and-so for so-and-so, you know, and all that is part of history, and all that would have been gone and lost. There's all stuff that would have been in landfill that, you know, people's rubbish I've turned into something quite amazing. People that haven't been here before, that are having their holidays here, they're completely blown away, and that really gives me a lovely, warm feeling. And so I think that's the biggest thing that I love about it.
Back in Indiana, the build team is starting to realize creating a prototype trailer takes a lot longer than one of their standard builds.
It's been a big challenge. Everything is special ordered. Everything's completely different than the guys are used to.